want. So what you want is something that is supposed to determine the quality of hairs that you are going for. So before you go ahead to choose whether to buy an expensive hair or to buy a cheap hair, ask yourself. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you if to buy cheap hairs or if to buy expensive hairs. So guys, I am a human hair vendor, so just in case you don't know, and because of that I get a lot of questions, okay, asking me if they should buy luxury hairs or they should go for cheap hairs. Okay, and in this video I felt like I should explain to you what it entails and what you should be looking out for when you are going to buy a human hair or when you want to buy a human hair, because of course there are other things that you should look out for when you are going to buy a human hair that is going to determine if you should buy a luxury hair or if you should buy a cheap hair. Okay, so before we dive right into the video, if you are new, hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for clicking this video to watch. Okay, if you like content around hair and hair business, please do not forget to smash that button that says subscribe below. Join this family, because in this family we come up with quality content that are going to be valuable to you. Okay, so you want to join the family. To my old subscribers, Oshay, thank you so much for joining me again. I see the love and I see your support to my channel and I'm super appreciative of it. Thank you so much, you guys. I am deeply appreciative of your love. It is so overwhelming and I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, so the human hair is comes in grades. Okay, they come in different qualities and they come in different prices also. Okay, so if you want to buy human hairs, okay, there are cheap human hairs, there are expensive human hairs, and yes, same way they have different qualities is the same way they have different prices. Okay, the price for a high quality human hair is different from the price of a low quality human hair. There is also aside human hairs, there is also high heat fiber hairs and there are synthetic hairs. So all of them, they have different prices and the price of hairs are determined with the quality. Okay, different qualities with their different price, so they are not the same. And also the different quality will also affect, okay, the longevity of your hair or how the outcome of your hair is going to be. So these are the things that you should be looking out for when you are going to buy a human hair. So because I get this question a lot, should I buy an expensive one or I should just go for the regular ones, or I should go for cheaper ones because probably my money is not enough or I don't have that money yet or whatever is the excuse. But you guys, there are some things that I feel that you should be looking out for when you are getting your human hair, so that is going to determine if you are buying an expensive hair or you want to buy a cheap hair. Now, one of those things that you should be looking at is the longevity of the hair. If you are somebody that is very particular when it comes to hair longevity, somebody that wants your hair to last, you are somebody that wants hairs that last, then you shouldn't be going for cheap hairs, because cheap hairs don't last. Cheap hairs are low quality hairs. Okay, that is one thing that you should know. Cheap hairs are low quality hairs, and they are low quality hairs because they are made with low quality materials, ranging from the hairs to the processing production parts. Okay, so it is different, it is not the same. So one thing you should be looking out is the longevity of that hair. If you are somebody that loves hair that lasts, then please go for quality hairs because they are the ones that are going to last for you. Number two you should be looking at is the quality of the hair. If you are somebody that's particular about the quality of the hairs, you love quality hairs, you know that you cannot do without quality hairs, then please go for luxury hairs or expensive hairs. Now, the fact that they are expensive doesn't also mean that they can be good, okay, because some vendors can be very tricky when it comes to this. They can sell bad hairs for expensive prices and all that. So you want to make sure that your vendor, number one, is a key factor when you are buying. You want to buy from a legit vendor that is going to give you quality for your money if you are buying expensive hairs. So if you need quality bone straight hairs, or if you need good hairs, raw hairs or good hairs, please do not forget to check the link in my description box. Like I said, I'm a human hair vendor and I sell quality and luxury hairs. So check the description box, you will see my link to the WhatsApp where you can order for yourself. I ship worldwide, so distance is not a barrier. Okay, you guys, so major thing you should be looking at is the quality of the hair that you are buying. Like I said, most hairs with low quality are the ones that are cheap. Okay, you cannot get good quality hair for cheap price because processing them or making them or getting them are quite expensive, and that is the more reason why they are expensive. For example, you can't compare a raw Vietnamese bone straight hair with a regular human hair. It can't work. You can't also compare your donor hairs with your bone straight hairs. It can't work. Okay, so the both of them are good quality hairs, but they have a very different rank when it comes to quality of hairs. They are both good, they are both quality hairs, but one ranks higher than the other. So that is it, and you can't compare either of them, okay, to your regular packet hairs or to your regular human hairs or your fiber hairs or your hot heat hairs. How would they call it? Those ones that they can put hot heat in, your fiber hairs. Okay, so what you need to understand is the quality of your hairs matters a lot, and it should tell you the kind of hairs that you should be buying. Okay, the duration of your hairs also matters a lot, and that should tell you the kind of hairs that you should be buying, whether they are expensive hairs or whether they are cheap hairs. Also, the vendor you are buying from matters a lot, because you don't want to buy an expensive hair and he or she is giving you a low quality hair. So please buy from a legit vendor, and that legit vendor is here. Okay, so check my description box, okay, below, and get my WhatsApp link so that you can connect with me if you want to buy luxury hairs, whether it's luxury Vietnamese bone straight hairs or raw donor hairs. Okay, you guys, so yes, you should make sure that you are getting your hairs from a very good supplier. Okay, it is also going to determine how long or the quality of your hair. So basically, you guys, you want to make sure that you are checking whatever you want from your hairs, and that is what is going to determine the price of the hair that you should be going for, whether it is the expensive ones or whether it is the cheap ones. For example, you are somebody that you know in your heart you love your hair to last long. You don't want to buy hairs now and in the next 3 to 6 months you are looking for money to buy hairs again. You don't want that kind of hairs. Please, you are advised to buy expensive hairs. You are advised to buy good quality hairs. And if you are somebody that loves your quality, like you do not take your quality for joke, you do not take your quality hairs for granted, you do not take the quality of your hairs for joke, okay, you don't play with it, then you should make sure that you are buying luxury hairs. You should make sure that you are buying the expensive hairs, because those ones are the ones that are going to give you what you want. So what you want is something that is supposed to determine the quality of hairs that you are going for, or the price of the hairs that you are going for. Like I said before, the price of the hairs are determined by the quality. Okay, so quality hairs are expensive while low quality hairs are cheap. Okay, so you want to make sure that you know these things so that you don't end up buying hairs that are not worth it, or hairs that are not of quality. Okay, so before you go ahead to choose whether to buy an expensive hair or to buy a cheap hair, ask yourself the kind of things that you like in your hairs. What are those things that you want your hairs to be? What are those things that you cannot give out when it comes to you buying human hairs? That is what is going to, make you to come up with a decision to either buy expensive hairs and also buy cheap hairs. Now, you guys, like I said, make sure you have a good vendor, because some vendors are going to trick you into buying cheap hairs for expensive prices. Okay, you want to buy from somebody that is legit, knowing that it is not because it is expensive so it is good hairs. It can be bad. That is why I said know your vendor. It can be a bad hair, but it is sold for you for expensive price. So the fact that it is expensive still did not mean that it is going to be a good hair. Know your vendor. Buy from quality vendor. Buy from a good vendor. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If this video was helpful to you, please do not forget to let me know in the comment section if you want me to do any hair video for you, or if you have any question about hairs. Okay, please leave it down below in the description box, and I'll be in the comment section. In the comment section, you guys, and I will be glad to answer that for you. Okay, if you want quality human hairs, or if you want to buy wholesale, like you're buying in bulk, or you want to import but then you don't know how to go about it, please do not also forget to check the description box for my WhatsApp contact, so that you'll be able to contact me and buy in bulk. Now, if you want me to mentor you on how to start the human hair business and what to do, what not to do, and if you want to buy in wholesale, you want to buy in bulk, okay, and also if you don't have the money to buy in bulk, but you can buy 1 kg, 2 kg, you are a hair seller and you want to buy, but smaller quantity, because most factories will not accept less than 5 kgs sometimes. Okay, so if you want to order small quantities, please email me. My email address will be also in the description box. Email me for mentorship and to show you how to go about the hair business or how to start the hair business. It is not free, you guys. Please, I got all this information I'm going to be dishing out to you. I paid for some, and some are my raw experiences. I've been in this business for 7 years, okay, and counting. So there are a lot of things I experienced in the journey of my hair business that I'll be sharing with you, that is going to help you to start up the hair business well, okay, so that you don't get to make the mistakes that I make, and you don't get to do the wrong things that I did, and you get to make a lot of profit, okay, because of course the human hair business is very profitable. Don't let anybody deceive you. Okay, you guys, so the mentorship, the showing you how to go about it, how to start it, vendor list and all of that, it is not free. Okay, they come with a fee, and in my email, if you send me an email, I will let you know, depending on what you want. Okay, I will let you know the cost of it. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in another video. Bye.